Welcome into the grind. 1 week already in the books. 3 games, 3 wins. How did it happen? Let's take a look back. The Cajuns welcomed former Cajun coach Matt Deggs and Sam Houston State into town, and they sent them back with 3 losses. Sorry, Matt. They gave us a good run for their money in the first game with a 2-1 win in extra innings. Bryn Conrad's solo shot in the 7th inning tied things up, and then Derek Harrington came home on a wild pitch and the crowd went nuts. Oh yeah, by the way, there were almost 4,500 people at every single game at the Teague this weekend. Game number 2, the Cajuns opened things up a bit with 12 hits, winning it 6-2. Wyatt Marks, 8 strikeouts in 6 innings, and freshman Hogan Harris came in and sealed the coffin. Game number 3 was just a slaughter offensively. 17 hits in a 13-3 victory for the Cajuns, and Kyle Clement set a school record with 5 hits. Oh yeah, and he got an extra base too by getting hit with the pitch. That's 6 times on base for one player. Stop it, Clem. That's not fair. And that leads us into our Grinders of the Week. Each week we'll pick some Grinders of the Week, and this time around, it was pretty easy. How about Kyle Clement? With 5-for-5 performance and 8 hits total and 4 RBI over the weekend, he's gonna go ahead and lead the bunch. The Cajuns get their first midweek test of the year up in Ruston, Louisiana, against in-state rival Louisiana Tech. The Techsters lose over 10 players from last year's roster, and they've got over 20 new faces on this year's team trying to turn the page. They're going to be playing 5 games in 6 days after starting the weekend 2-1 with a loss to UNO, and then they'll be playing Little Rock before the Cajuns. Again, that is a brutal way to start the season with that many games in so many days, but the Cajuns can't rely on tired legs. For the Cajuns, on the mound you're going to have Evan Guillory, who is actually a weekend starter, so you have a veteran presence on the mound for your first midweek and road game of the season. Now, last but not least, Tony Robichaux shuffled the pieces a lot in the opening weekend, and he played a bunch of people off the bench on Sunday. Who will play where, and where will they bat? You can listen into the game on ESPN 1420 in the midweek, and make sure to keep up with the grind all throughout the year, as we'll have a preview for a huge weekend in Houston, dropping a little bit later this week. We'll catch you out at the ballpark all year long, Cajun Nation. You keep packing those seats in.